Today we're going to talk about the radicalization of disparity. In other words, how can you have something so radicalized and yet at the same time be so disparate, have such glaring differences that set it apart so much diametrically that it's like a chasm of difference is about the easiest way that I can find words to explain it, okay? You'll see what I'm talking about here in about 2 seconds. This is going to be like an admin cleanup day. So let's jump right into it. Today's the 18th of August. The 18th of August. Very happy to be with you. Scott Sapanic, retired jarhead 1H, blah, 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 blah. And here we are going over some really key material. And I hope and I pray that you see what it is that we're talking about and where people are coming from, which is what we're also talking about, and the juxtaposition, this kind of deal that goes on all the time. It's like people are communicating, but really, they're not. And or they have certain elements of non-communicated, up until that point, nuggets or crucibles that they shadow over, kind of a sort of good way to put it. They smoothed it over to make a statement that they're thinking, well, the person that's going to read what I write, they're going to have to read between the lines. They're going to have to know by some kind of special cognitive osmosis what I'm really meaning to say. No, that's not how it works. It's really not. Let's get into the first purveyor. Let's see if we can get their thing to come up here. Here we go. This was submitted 12 days ago. This is from John 2:11. John, here's what you say 12 days ago. And it's rather startling, John. It'll kind of give you pause, a little bit of pause. Let's see what it says. The first person that every Christian lies to is themselves. Because when you come out and say, the first person that every Christian lies to is themselves. John, let's take a moment and just look at the whole meaning of religion. Because by the same token, John, you can, let's just say you're a young man. Let's just say you have aspirations for your future financial endeavors. You're working on a plan. You're working on a 401k. You're working on this. You're working on certain investments over here. You're working on your overall portfolio over there. You're working on the resale value of your home. You're working on all these things that will increase your bottom line so that one day, on that pivotal day, John, you'll be able to kick back, probably with a brew or a marg or a sangria, whatever you drank, and say, it's all been worth it. Everything that I have believed in that I could do and make those sacrifices come to fruition. I did it. Yes, I am John. I did it. I believed in it, and I believed in myself. Look at what I have done. People have tried to emulate my habits, my tenacity, my work ethics, and hopefully they'll attain to a certain modicum of my success. Now, John, what did you say by purest definition, going along with what it says? That religion is nothing more and nothing less than a codified set of beliefs. Nothing more, nothing less than a codified set of beliefs. So that is why we need to know. This is the in summation, final point. We need to know, John, where are you coming from? Why do you make this about a derogatory aspect concerning vis-a-vis the first person that every Christian lies to is themselves? About what? You don't say about what, John? We can't, so far we can't read your mind, John. We don't know what you're talking about, John. We don't. Religion poisons everything. So does the religion of fanatical football when it comes to erasing the family time and the fights and the boozing and the hanging out with buddies, and it decimates a family's rightful place. Wouldn't you call that religion as well, John? Were all these other things where people put their faith, their hope, their trust, their confidence in? And why, John? Why shouldn't it be so bad? Why shouldn't it be something remarkably good to put your faith, your hope, your trust, your confidence in Jesus Christ, who gives life for all of eternity? And look at the positives, John. We're trying to get you to look at the positives, John. A belief system, essentially, is synonymous with religion and vice versa, John. You want to talk semantics? Fantastic, John. You've come to the right place. This is what we major in here, John. Semantics, etymology, you name it. But for you to say, last comment, that religion poisons everything, John, You're just leaving out so much. So we have to ask the question, John, are you really this negative about everything in life? Or do you just have an acute, burning dislike and disgust and hatred, an extreme dislike for Christianity? This is what you have to answer in your own soul, John. We hope and we pray you make the right decision. That's what we do, John. We hope and pray for you, that you give your life over to Jesus Christ and work for the Lord's work, which will give you untold benefits and blessings and miracles beyond anything that your imagination can hold or imagine. Do it, John. Please. Do it for yourself. But more importantly than yourself, John, do it for others that are around you. Do it for the others that are around you, John. Please. Please.